Hello beautiful souls, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Aura and welcome to my channel. I wanted to touch today upon the topic of abandonment and of severing parts of ourselves away from us, tucking them safely into the deepest, darkest corners of our subconscious mind so that we may not have to deal with them. And I want to touch upon this subject because it is probably one of the most dangerous and one of the most unconscious things that we do as human beings when we deal with trauma. Every time we experience something traumatic, and yet again, trauma does not have to be physical abuse of any kind. It can be having a parent turning you down as a toddler, or experiencing trauma in the womb as you feel the emotions of your mother, or you feel the emotions of your father, or whatever else your mother is experiencing in her environment that leaves a traumatic mark on her and thus on you as a fetus inside the womb. Another example is that two people can experience the exact same thing and only one of them remains traumatized while the other one can move on with their life. So traumas are not caused by the event in themselves, but they are caused by the way that we experience a certain event. Another example would be you expressing as a child something that makes you happy or something that you're proud of, and your parent or anybody else, like a teacher or a caretaker in your environment, is absolutely rejecting whatever it is that you're proud of or happy about, or even worse, punishing you for it. That in itself can create a separation within your subconscious mind, which you then use as a self-defense or self-protection mechanism throughout your entire life. So what we end up being is traumatized children in adult suits. And as that separation takes place, that part of you remains stuck in that time and space at that certain age. And then depending on how severely this event has affected you, and also how often this pattern of behavior has repeated throughout your life, especially during childhood, you end up being an adult that, even though might not have these patterns play out anymore in their life, they are still playing out in your subconscious mind. Meaning that every time you are proud of something or you are happy about something, you immediately go to punishing yourself or to suppressing that happiness because you expect something bad to happen, as that was the response that you used to receive when you were a kid. And because you were not equipped with the emotional tools to handle that situation as a child, you split yourself and you push these parts of you deep within your subconscious mind. This happens also if we have a very traumatic event happening to us as an adult or as a teenager, let's say a very bad breakup or really horrible things happening to us. Instead of dealing with them, we throw ourselves into studies, we throw ourselves into work, and what we create then is a separation between the part of us that has just been traumatized and the part of us that is trying to survive and keep on going with life. The problem here is that we abandon these parts of ourselves, and we abandon them when they are in desperate need of love, caring, and understanding. Every time we need to grieve and throw ourselves into work or something else to fill up our mind with other stuff, whatever else, just to not deal with that grief or that pain, we abandon ourselves. Every time we have some stuff that we're dealing with and we choose to just watch TV, read a book, every single time we deviate from a problem that we need to take care of, especially if it's something that is hurting us, we abandon ourselves. And in doing so, our consciousness, our being, is being split up in many different fragments that remain stuck. And as we abandon these parts of ourselves, we distance ourselves further and further away from who we truly are, from our innate essence as a whole being. And the worst part of it is that some teachings tell us to kill these parts of ourselves, to completely sever them off. It is one thing to let go of something, and letting go can only happen after you have truly worked through and processed certain events and certain emotions. So the only way we can actually heal from traumas is to begin to reintegrate all these parts of ourselves that we have even forgotten that they exist. So many times when we explore the subconscious mind in order to solve a certain problem, we end up revisiting events that we have forgotten that they had existed because we have chosen to push them aside. We have chosen to abandon these parts of ourselves. And the fact that we are scattered in so many bits and pieces all over the place creates stagnation in our life. This is how we create blockages. This is how we create obstacles for ourselves, because in the long run, after doing this so many times over and over again throughout our lives, we don't even know who we are anymore. We don't even know what we actually want anymore. And we don't even know how to handle a situation, because we don't know who we are and because we are scattered. So one way to begin to reintegrate all these parts of ourselves is to, whenever we feel stressed, whenever we feel angry, whatever it is that may trigger us, try to sit with yourself and ask yourself, why does this trigger me? What is happening? Become a neutral observer of your emotions. Ask yourself, what is it that you are actually feeling? Try to name that emotion and then rewind backwards throughout your life and try to see when throughout your life have you felt this way? How many times? In what situations have you been feeling this way? What has triggered this type of emotion for you throughout your life? And go all the way back to the womb. And that is because your everyday mind can only store this much information, but your subconscious mind never forgets anything. And with never forgets anything, we mean not just from this life, but from your multidimensional aspect. Your subconscious mind is well aware of everything that you are, everything that you have ever been, and everything that you will ever be. And so in stillness and in relaxation, you access the entirety of all that you are. And as you find the root of all of these issues, you don't have to necessarily go through the traumatic event again, but talk to that version of yourself. Have a conversation with that child if you were a child. Have the conversation with your mother if you were in the womb. Try to understand her from an objective point of view. Detach yourself emotionally, and with the wisdom that you hold today, ask yourself, how could you help that version of yourself from that age that was experiencing that event? What could you offer them? What is it that they need? How can you help them in order to no longer feel this way, in order to no longer repeat this pattern of behaviors, of thoughts, of emotions? How can you give yourself closure? And once you find out the answer for yourself, and the answer is always very individual, nobody else can tell you what it is that you need. Only you can tell yourself what you need, because nobody knows you better than you. Nobody lives in your head. Nobody lives in your body. Nobody has experienced life through your senses, through your filter, through your unique essence, the way you have. And thus only you have the answer to your specific problems. And once you have that answer, begin to give that to yourself every single day, every single time when you catch yourself. And if you catch yourself in that same repetitive pattern again, remember what it is that you need to give yourself in order to no longer feel that way, or what thought needs to change, what perspective needs to change in order for you to no longer feel that way. And if you do this, sometimes it works just by doing it once. Sometimes it takes repetitive action. Sometimes it's a process. Again, it's very individual. And it's not just individual from person to person, but it's individual from case to case throughout your whole life, from event to event, from trauma to trauma. Eventually, you will break this pattern. And as you begin to break these patterns, your life will change, because you create life from within. You create your reality from within. And you know this just by observing the fact that when you're having a bad day, bad things tend to happen a lot more often than usual. Whereas when you're having a great day, great things seem to happen more than usual. Things seem lighter, you are lighter, or you are denser, depending on how you're feeling. And that is what is being projected out into your reality. And so when you lift those blockages, because you have reintegrated these parts of yourself, and you reintegrate them by consciously bringing these beautiful aspects of yourself back within your heart space, consciously bringing them back within you, consciously rebuilding yourself into a whole being and essence, you might slowly begin to watch miracles unfold right in front of your eyes. Okay, so if you think that you are ready, I would like to invite you to join me in a short meditation where we're going to do just that. Integrate one or more aspects, bringing them back home within yourself right now. So if you're ready, just make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. And just take a deep breath in, breathing all the way down into your belly. And whenever you're ready, exhale fully. Take another deep breath in, allowing yourself to relax completely, letting go. And exhale fully. And now I want you to visualize the beautiful light above your head. This light is your highest expression. It is you as a fractal of Source, and Source expressing itself as you. And in this beautiful light above your head, I want you to consciously bring all aspects of yourself, call them back into this light right now, from all over the times and places, all the aspects that you are aware and unaware of. Bring them back into this light right now. And this light above your head that is your highest expression can have any color or many colors. Just feel its vibration above your head. Feel your essence. And now I want you to breathe in this light through the top of your head, through your crown chakra, into your body, allowing it to fully activate your crown chakra as you receive the infinity of all that you are, all that you have ever been, and all that you will ever be within your physical body right now. This beautiful light moves through your brain, clearing out any old thought forms that no longer serve you, any old behavioral patterns, and thus making space for new ways of being, creating new neural pathways. This beautiful light now activates your third eye as you perceive the infinity of all that you are, remembering yourself in all of your glory, and knowing yourself in all of your essence. As the light moves through your face, relaxing your eyes, your cheekbones, relaxing your jaw. As it moves down into the throat chakra, allowing you to freely and effortlessly express your highest truth. As the light continues down into your chest, your lungs, your heart, activating your heart chakra right now. As you receive the infinite love you hold for yourself and everything you've ever known and will ever know. As the light continues down into your organs, your digestive system, activating your solar plexus. As you stand in your power and you know who you are, activating your sense of self, your intuition, remembering your free will. As the light continues down into your sacral chakra, activating the life force energy, your passion and creative force. Moving down into your root chakra, awakening your entire body right now. Every single cell in your body becomes awake and aware of your true essence. And you feel safe and at home in this body and in this realm, here on Mother Earth. As the light continues down into your hips, your legs, your knees, your calves, your shin bones, your ankles, your feet, all the way down to the tips of your toes, moving down through your feet, through all the layers of Mother Earth, all the way down to her core, as your energy combines with her energy there, and she fills you up with her unconditional love. And you remember that you are a fractal of her, and she is a fractal of you, that you are her heart, and her heart is you. That you are part of each other and an extension of each other. And now I want you to visualize her energy moving up from her heart through all the layers of her being, all the way up to your feet, all the way up through your legs, through your spine, fully activating you, activating your central nervous system, and up through the top of your head. And down your arms, through your palms, and now from your palms and through the top of your head, I want you to create a beautiful, powerful, crystalline sphere around you. This sphere encompasses you fully. This is your essence, your highest expression. In this sphere, you are fully at home, fully safe, complete and whole within your aspect. And in this moment, I want you to direct your attention towards your heart space. And feel your heart space expanding more and more with each breath that you take. And now I want you to dive deep within your heart space and allow yourself to just be. Nothing else. Nothing more. Just be. And if any thoughts arise, allow them to just be. As they are you and you are them. And it's okay to be. It's okay to think. It's okay to breathe. And just breathe. Concentrating on your breath and the life force energy that is moving through your heart space. And in this space, allow yourself to become a neutral observer. Allow yourself to be all and nothing. Allow yourself to be infinite potential. And infinite potential is just that. Just being. Just breathing. And from this space of being a neutral observer, of being unconditional love and unconditional acceptance, I want you without attachment to observe any emotions or beliefs that have caused you any type of imbalance, over the last 24 hours. Just observe if there was anything that triggered you in any way. And now I want you to observe any emotions and beliefs that have caused you any type of imbalance over the past week. The past 7 days. And now observe any emotions and beliefs that have caused you any type of imbalance over the past month, in the last 30 days. And now I want you to look at any emotions and beliefs that have caused you any type of imbalance in the past 12 months. What emotions and beliefs have triggered you over the past 12 months? Is there a repetitive pattern? And if there is a repetitive pattern, I would like to know what is the strongest emotion and feeling or belief that has caused you imbalance. I want you to name it for yourself. What is the common denominator? What emotion, what belief? And now I want you to turn back time and go all the way back to the root. Go all the way back to the first time that you have felt this emotion or belief. I want you to see throughout your life all the aspects of yourself. We're going all the way back to the womb. Every single aspect of yourself that has ever felt this way, I want you to visualize it now. And if you can't visualize it, I want you to just feel it. Connect with every single aspect of yourself throughout your life that has ever felt this way. Feel or visualize their posture. How are they behaving? And I want you to remain detached emotionally from all these aspects of yourself. You are simply watching them. You are just an observer right now, watching all these aspects of yourself. And as you perceive them all, I want you to ask yourself, how did this emotion or this belief serve you? Because the subconscious mind is not holding on to anything and does not run any behaviors if it doesn't consider that it has served you in any way. So how did this emotion or belief serve you? And as you now visualize all these aspects of yourself that were thrown off balance by this specific emotion or belief, as you are completely detached from a neutral perspective, I want you to ask them, each and every one of them, what do they need? What is the opposite of this detrimental emotion and belief that you can give them? What do they need from you in order to begin to heal? And now I want you to visualize how you infuse each and every aspect of yourself with this new emotion, with what it is that they need in order to begin to liberate themselves and to heal. I want you to begin to fully integrate that which you need within each and every aspect of yourself. And visualize each and every aspect of yourself glowing and changing with this new sense of being. And again, if you cannot visualize, just feel them change, feel them transform as they embody this new way of being. This new belief, this new emotion. Feeling how each and every aspect of yourself is now embodying this new belief, and liberated as they are, I want you to gather them all up. Gather each and every single one of them and integrate them within your heart. Bring them all back home. Visualize yourself embracing all of these beautiful aspects of you within your heart space. Welcoming them back within your body. Changed, rejuvenated, and liberated as they are. Changed, rejuvenated, and liberated as you are. Right here. Right now, in this moment. And now I want you to integrate this new way of being within your career, within your health, within your relationships with yourself and with others, within your each and every move, and your each and every choice, fully integrated within your life purpose, within that which you are here to do. Fully integrate this new way of being within each and every cell of your body. Feel every single cell of your body vibrate with this new, rejuvenating, liberating way of being. And just breathe. As you feel that a weight has been lifted off of you. And as you know that from now on, you can live this new way right here, right now, in this body, in this time, in this space. And from now on, you live your highest truth. You live according to your needs, and you offer yourself that which you know your physical body, your heart, and soul truly need. And whenever you are ready, you may open your eyes as you breathe as your new self, as you see as your authentic self, and as you speak as your authentic self. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful meditation. And please know that you can do this in any time. You can do this on your own by just pausing for a moment anytime you may feel triggered or you feel being taken off balance. You can sit with yourself, see what it is that you are feeling, why it is that you are feeling that way, when it might have started, where it's coming from, and ask that version of yourself that is feeling this way, as well as every single version of yourself that has ever felt this way, what it is that they need. What is it that you need in order to change this situation? And instead of avoiding yourself and your needs, welcome yourself back within the body, reintegrate yourself, and offer yourself what you need in order to no longer feel this way. I hope that this helped. I bid you a most beautiful moment of the infinite now. Take care of yourselves. Bye.